A story is told of a peasant farmer who had a small child who ran into the house, and while the father was reading the newspaper, he started telling his father, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, I have found gold in the forest." The father was reading the newspaper and he just looked at the boy and said, "Son, if the gold is ours, it will come back." But this boy was frustrated. He was like, "My father cannot understand. We are peasants." So the boy went to mommy who was cooking a meal in the kitchen, and the boy said, "Mommy, mommy, 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 I have found gold in the forest." And the mother looked at the boy as she stopped doing what she was doing, and she said, "Son, if the gold is ours, it will come back just like what your father has said." But the boy was frustrated, so he said, "My parents do not understand. I have found gold in the forest." So this boy went into the neighbor's house and told his friend, "Johnny, Johnny, Johnny, I have found gold in the forest." And Johnny was like, "Wow, you have found gold. If the gold is yours, it will surely come back." But this boy Johnny had other intentions. He wanted to frustrate this little boy, and so this boy did not go to the forest, but Johnny at night went into the forest, and he went where the boy had told him where the gold was, and he found 2 pots. And so he dipped his hand on one of the pots and he found bees, and they stung him all the way into the depths of the forest. And so he was like, I knew that this man lied to me and he wanted me to die. So I'm going to do something. And because he resolved in his mind, he said, I am going to take this other pot and go and throw into this boy's house while they are sleeping. So he went into the forest and picked the other pot, and then he went into the house of this boy, kicked the house and threw the pot so that they will be stung by the bees. But in the morning, this boy and the parents woke up in the morning just to find gold all over the floor. And this boy remembered that if the gold is ours, it will come back. Why am I saying this? There are some things that God has destined for you. If one thing is yours, if God has said this thing is going to be yours, it is going to come back. It doesn't matter if the enemy has delayed it. It doesn't matter if the enemy is trying to take it or steal it from you. But let me just encourage you this day that if the gold is ours, if the promise that God has spoken to you is yours, it will surely be yours. No man can thwart it. No man can stop it. They can only delay it. But if the gold is yours, it will come back. Keep on being encouraged and know that if the gold is yours, it will come back.